Hello everyone, welcome to the video, and this is one of stories, and we're back with what if Naruto was neglected, part 3. Anyway, we're playing more of this. Most sad place ever, the closet. Anyway, where I left off, the 6 pillars of Ninja have been created. For the policies. The 6 pillars of Ninja have been created. And yeah, we induced the team. So, and it's the most overpowered team ever. Also, to add more story to it, I must say the third Kage did well. First of all, he didn't die. He and his wife did not die during the Nine Tails attack because he used a different seal than the Reaper Death seal. It's just as strong though. So strong as the Reaper Death seal, but it's different. So because why is it different? Because it's better when you use multiple. You use multiple people more than just one. So anyway, the Hokage are in charge. Is in charge of giving those team missions. So how come the fourth Hokage is not in charge? I'm gonna say that the Zero Hokage game. He may not be like the current Hokage, but he still has the same authority as Minato, as the current Hokage. So so that team only answers to the third Hokage. So yeah, those Naruto's team only answers to the third Hokage, not the fourth Hokage. Okay, so yeah. And FYI, they've already done FYI. The third Hokage knows about Naruto, and he's like a grandfather to Naruto. Naruto tries like a dad, and the rest are like brothers to Naruto. Honestly, the relationship with Naruto and the senseis and his senseis. Kakashi, Itachi, and Shisui are brothers. Brothers to Naruto. Orochimaru is like an uncle to Naruto. So yeah. Jiraiya is like a father to Naruto, and the Zero Kage is a grandfather. It's like a grandfather to Naruto. So yeah. And also Kakashi and Jiraiya are way stronger than Minato. Look, way stronger. I'm explain why. Kakashi during being with Naruto, being with this Naruto for also training him, also trains with Naruto. So Kakashi can use Kaioken, can use Ki to fly, and use Ki to amplify his techniques. Also, his chakra. Well, also Kakashi has the internal Mangekyou Sharingan. He can do anything Obito can do with his Sharingan. Also, and you can use partial Susanoo. And his Kakashi's chakra reserves are as much as the Four Tails, and Dry is similar, but again, he's a Sonic, so he's strong, default stronger than Kakashi. So also stronger than the girl Kage. So he's literally the strongest Sonic. So yeah. So Dry. So Dry it has the chakra reserves of Four Tails. And basically they have all the Earthling and Key type techniques like Dawn Ray and all that. Basically think of the Earthlings of Dragon Ball's moves. It was like Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, and Chaozu. So I think of Jiraiya and Kakashi having those moves with Kaioken. But they can't. But Kakashi's limit to Kaioken is 3. Jiraiya's limit to Kaioken is 5. 5. So yeah. So note, the chakra reserves I say are their base chakra reserves. This does not include them using their Sharingan. It does not include Jiraiya using Sage Mode or Kakashi using the Sharingan. Like base chakra alone, Kakashi has the chakra of the Four Tails, and which it may not sound the same, but it is. And Jiraiya, the 7th, which is already insane. So yeah, they can use Ki to boost their chakra attack, their chakra based moves, which come to play. So yeah. Naruto's teammates, on the other hand, are way stronger than Kakashi and Jiraiya. Why? Because they literally trained with Naruto more than Kakashi and Jiraiya, because Kakashi and Jiraiya are busy. So they both have more jutsus than in canon. And you'll see when we get further to the what if. So yeah, the missions done under the third Kage, like this is before they even were made a team, or like 300 or 390 D rank missions, 200 C rank missions, 100 A rank missions, 50 S rank missions, and 20 SS rank missions, and 10 SSS rank missions. Like that, that team alone is OP. Given also, you might wonder why are they so OP? He's like, why am I making? It's like they can't do that. It's just like they've been trained with no. Everyone in Naruto's team has trained with Naruto and pushed themselves to the limit. Like limit. So they can basically. So yeah, So yeah. So yeah, they are basically like Naruto seems the most overpowered team ever to ever exist. So during the month of during missions, they still train. They train their missions for not for them because they don't because they literally go on like C and B rank missions. Also after those missions, they train, which Lee can basically use the gates. Basically, Lee can use the gates like it's nothing. Nothing, and can use his ki to boost the gates. The gates like really boost the gates. I'm talking about 7 gate Lee is as strong as with ki enhance to the max. Max is as also a potential unlocked like Mystic. Like think of it as like Mystic Gohan. One mixed with eight gates. Gates is as strong as Super Saiyan 4. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I should say. Actually, no, Goku. No, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Which is insane, by the way. And that's such a 7 gate Hanzo key. With the 8 gates, he basically rivals Super Saiyan God. That's how strong Lee is with the 8 gates. With ki enhancing the 8 gates. It's like he's as strong as Super Saiyan God. God, literally. That's impossible. Uh, then tell me how like Brawly with legendaries with basically pure. I think Brawly's a legendary Super Saiyan. Yeah, but he had no training, and basically all he has is Mortal Ki. So that's Ki. So basically, yeah, Lee's 8 gates Ki enhance is as strong as Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan God, Goku. That's why I say Lee is like the second strongest and can give Naruto a good fight. No, no. Do I even need to explain about Naruto? Naruto, it's already at this point. Naruto is basically at the point where he's just too OP. Okay, so Team Seven gets. So anyway, move on. It's like Naruto. Moving on to Naruto's team. Mm-hmm. Naruto's team is training. Also, Itachi and Orochimaru are training with them. And helping them get experience and all that. Which Orochimaru already has White Snake stage mode, and as I said, Itachi has the internal Mangekyou Sharingan from Shisui. 3. Now we get to teams. No, now we're gonna get to Team Seven's Mishkotazuna. If you don't know, in this one, Team Seven it consists of Mima, Mito, Sakura, and Sasuke. And also Sai took Lee's place. So in team, I don't know, Team 10. Was it Team 10? Oh, no, that's not Team 10. No, it's not Team 10. I'm gonna say it's Team 9 or something like that. I don't know. Whatever team Lee was on side replaces him. So Tazuna makes fun of everyone, like literally everyone, but including Mima and Mito. So because even if, because, but you guys might say, like, he wouldn't insult the Hokage's, Hokage's kids. He would. You know what I'm saying? Tazuna is more of a savage, so he would insult Mima and Mito, or like, I would a couple of spoiled brats also to protect me, which is true. Mima may be getting trained by Minato, Kushina, and Tsunade, but 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 I'm gonna say his cocky attitude to like thinking he's a child of prophecy, thinking he's the best, gets to his head to the point where he doesn't really take training all that seriously, or like his Rasengan is the size of Boruto's Rasengan. Boruto's vanishing Rasengan. And if he makes like and it's like, why is it like that? Because he doesn't take training seriously. One, Mema doesn't take training. As I said, Mema didn't take training seriously. And two, if he tries to make as like a Rasengan as big as Naruto, it would be one incomplete, and two would basically fail or won't do as much damage as the perfected one. So Naruto, so then Mito get mad, Sasuke gets mad, and Sakura get mad because he insulted all four of them. Kakashi's just like, well, he ain't lying. Like, seriously. And Sasuke is still like canon Sasuke. Sasuke, I'm just going to say, it's like, even though the Uchiha massacre did not happen, Sasuke's still going to be an emo. Because he wants to surpass his brother. Because so Sasuke hates Itachi not because Itachi kills the clan, but because Itachi's better than him, and he wants to be Itachi. Okay, and that's where his emo-ness comes in. He shows it to all but his family, minus Itachi. So if I did not mention this, Kabuto takes the place of Orochimaru. So Naruto. No. So the Team 7, Team 7 goes on the top of the mission, and sorry, you guys heard that? I'm sorry. So Team 7 goes on the top of the mission, and they still meet the Demon Brothers, which Demon Brothers still did the same thing to Kakashi. Except for Sakura only one freaking out. Mito freaks out as well. Well, Mima and Sasuke go to take down the Demon Brothers. Sasuke does the same thing as Ken. Does the same thing in canon and kicks the same thing in canon to the Demon Brothers. Except this time, Mima helps, which I say helps, but literally just say helps, but help as in he barely does anything. Sasuke does the most work. And in this one, Mima sees Sasuke as a rival, but Sasuke also calls Mima dope, dope, because they're not. I'm gonna say this one. They used to be friends, but then Mima started slacking, and Sasuke does Sasuke. He might be emo, but he doesn't slack. So he also calls Mima dope. Dope, and he also calls Naruto dope. Dope. So, sorry for the pause. So yeah, so they keep going until Zabuza comes in. And you fight. Kakashi goes as Ken because Kakashi is holding back, so that he still reveals a Sharingan and all that, but he doesn't reveal all his power because he doesn't want the gang to see his true power, which leads to Kakashi getting stuck in the water prison. But he's not going to be there for long. No, the gang are not going to help him. He's going to bust himself out. So, but before that happens, Zabuza makes clones, and they body Mima, they body the gang, and it's starting with Mima. Mima tries to go in tag jutsu with Zabuza and fails because he doesn't take his training seriously. It's like they're not the child of prophecy, but they're also not the child of prophecy, nor are they prodigies. They're just like regular ninjas. So Mima gets bodied inside YouTube by Zabuza because maybe a clone, but it's a clone of like an A in the borderline to S class missing nin. So yeah, and note Mima is high getting level at this point, and Mito is mid tuning level because she takes her training seriously, unlike someone. So yeah, Mima gets bodied. Mito puts up a better fight because she has Tsunade hands punches now. Because after she lost to, I don't know who she lost to. I think it was Sasuke. Yeah, she lost to Sasuke. He wanted to get stronger, so she has Tsunade hands punches. She's not as strong as Tsunade, but as strong as like Shippuden Sakura. So she puts up a better fight, but ultimately Zabuza It's a body. It's not bodies, but it like slashes Mito. Mito injuring her, not fatally, but she's injured and unable to fight. And Sasuke gets bodied. But this is when Kakashi uses his new jutsu that he learned during training with Naruto. Godspeed, boys. Yes, Kakashi is basically basically Godspeed, but it's not like he has So imagine Godspeed, but instead of Killua, it's Kakashi. Kakashi can't do what Killua does, so he just so he uses Godspeed to break out of the water prison and blitz Zabuza. I mean blitz and blitz. Also when he breaks out, lightning goes everywhere. He goes to the water and destroys the water clones. And he blitz Zabuza and basically beats him to a body pulp because Kakashi is on par with Guy in Taijutsu too because they spar. Or on par, I mean like as good as base form Guy. So which is strong, which is good. So he basically pummels Zabuza. I mean pummels. It's like and then he was about to kill Zabuza. Then Haku comes in and saves him. And in this one, Kakashi doesn't faint from chakra exhaustion. And so instead he goes to help his getting. So 3 or 4 are injured, especially Mima. Like Mima's critically injured. Mito and Sasuke are just injured. Aren't injured as bad as Mima because they take their training seriously. It's like, that's what happens when you're spoiled anyway. Well, I'm gonna say not as seriously. All I'm saying is like, I'm not saying that he doesn't take his he just like plays around when he's training, but he doesn't train as hard as he doesn't push himself to the limit. But Sasuke and Mito do. So yeah. Yeah, so Team 7 goes. And Kakashi sends a dog to report what happened. But then, no, this is the 4th Kage sending them on the mission. So, which is Minato. So when they get to Tazuna's house, Kakashi's healing them because he knows miracle ninjutsu. So yeah, he's healing Mima because he's in critical condition, which he does put on the note, which Minato's like scared there because his son nearly died. So yeah. And Kushina is there with him, which she is livid. Like, she's angry. So So yeah, this is when the Minato. This is when the Toro Kage comes in, and Minato's just like Hiruzen. And Hiruzen is just like what? And then he shows Hiruzen what Kakashi said, and note this: Hiruzen does not like Minato for what he did to Naruto. So yeah, and Hiruzen's just like, so what does that have to do with me? And Minato it says this send please help me by sending Naruto's team to help Team 7. But then Hiruzen's just like, I thought you want, but Hiruzen's just like, why would why do you want Naruto's team to help Team 7? Because again, he does not like Minato, and he doesn't want Naruto to be around Mima and Mito, especially Mima. So, and Minato says, please, my son nearly died. It's nearly died, and and Mima is his brother, so you should be willing to help. And Maris is just like, you know he disowned, you know you disowned him, right? So he's no longer part of your family. He's no longer obligated to listen to you. You'll accept as your Kage. Okay, but wait, I have. Wait, I'm still above you because I'm still a previous Kage. So I'm still a Kage. Okay, which is true. And also, Heroes in his prime. I'm saying this. It's like, how is that possible? Naruto, because he uses that de-aging jutsu, to make sure Hiruzen stays at his prime. I would say that Hiruzen wants to live a bit longer, along with his wife. So, so Hiruzen's just like, yeah, I'm not sending Naruto's team. Minato is begging, like, please send Naruto's team. There's a stronger team in the village. And Hiruzen's just like, yeah, and they're under me. And Kushi is begging too. First begging too, and Hiruzen's just like, fine. Then he calls Team Naruto, and Naruto says, well, here, oh, Grandpa third, what? Yeah, and then he sees Minato and Kushi, and then all the happiness in Naruto has faded, and he says, Hiruzen, it better not, this is what I think it is. And Hiruzen is just like, Naruto, I know you don't like your family, I know you don't like your birth, like, but they need your help. And Naruto says, I'm not heartless. I know I despised him, but I'm not heartless. So I'll help Mima's team. And here Minato's happy says, no, I'm just doing this, because he's my brother, because I don't want I'll leave Shinobi to die. die knowing that I could have helped him. I still despise him. As I despise the Namikaze family. Excluding Mito. But yeah. I'll help. I'll help Mema's team, which Lee and the girls and Itachi and Orochimaru smile because they expected Naruto to blow off. It's like, why do I have to help him? Help someone who basically abused me and neglected me. But now Naruto is like that type of guy who says, basically, you may have done bad to me, past, but I'm going to help you, and I'm still going to help you. But if you betray me or your family or the village, yeah, there's going to be no mercy for you. And Naruto teams goes out, and Naruto just uses intertransmission and because they send Naruto sends it to Kakashi's power level and Kakashi's power, and they're there. And Naruto makes a house for them to stay in. More like another mini mansion. Mansion with a lot of rooms and all that. So yeah. Also, Naruto also has a bit of creation key. So he sees the people's condition in the land of waves, and then so Naruto just drops 2 scrolls, and everyone in the village, and everyone shocked, saying, "What are these scrolls?" And then they poof, and what you see is money and food, food and water, enough for a whole village to survive for years, my guy. And everyone's cheering, and they're basically they're saying our savior Naruto Otsutsuki. Yeah, and then Tazuna and Tatsumi and Inari hears this, and they run to the village, and they see Naruto and his team helping out the village, and Tazuna's really happy and grateful for Naruto. And also Team 7's already healed at this time. So, and Gato hears about this, and he's angry. I mean, angry. Yeah, why? Also, why do Gato be angry? Because also that money is is a lot more money than Gato has. A lot more. And you're saying, how does Naruto have that much money? From all the missions he has done under heroes. You think doing all the missions they did, they're not going to be loaded. The Otsutsuki family bank is they balling. The Otsutsuki family is balling in this. What if anyway? So So when Team 7 hears about this, Sasuke's jealous of Naruto. Mimma is absolutely living with Naruto. So Mito is the opposite of them. She's in love with Naruto even more. Sakura, you know what? Just because I don't want any Sakura to be that annoying fangirl. She actually sees good. She actually is grateful that Naruto did this. Note this. Sakura doesn't absolutely hate Naruto. Why is that? She's better than Sasuke. It's like she's in love with Sasuke, but she has common sense. Sense you can't hate, and she can't really hate on Naruto because he's just better than Sasuke. But she's still in love, has her crush for Sasuke, and she's still a Sasuke fangirl as much as in canon. But she has more common sense to know that Naruto's better than Sasuke. But believes that Sasuke can one day surpass Naruto. So basically Sakura's is smarter and is not as much as a fang. It was to the point where she'll just say you're cheated for no apparent reason. So yeah, so she's happy Naruto did that. So when the day comes when it's time to build the bridge, when the bridge is built or almost complete. Actually, when the bridge is complete, and also Naruto left Shao there. Goes there to beat up any Gato bandits that come there. So yeah, so Zabuza comes back, and he sees Naruto's team, which he starts freaking out. This is how does he know Naruto's team? He heard of the 6 pillars of ninja. He's even had run-ins with them. Before they even became official team. And so did Haku. So he knows who they are. No, and he knows he's screwed. He's royally screwed. And he's like, oh no. No, and Haku's a female in this, and when Haku sees Naruto, and she so when she first met Naruto, I'm gonna do it. We're making out Haku also Yandere. Yay! Also Haku's in the harem, and the girls are fine with it. Especially, the girls are fine with it. They're fine with it. They're absolutely fine with it because they like Haku. And they like because they're friends with Haku and they support Haku. So when Haku hears that Naruto's there, she goes straight to Naruto. Note that Haku loves Naruto more than she loves Zabuza, my guy. She comes in and hugs Haku, which Team 7 is confused. Like, huh? And Mito is like, oh, I hate. Mito's like, has that yandere deaths. And Mima sees this, is like, Mito, you look. And then Kage trying to approach and just make sure Mito's okay. Then Mito just Mima, sending him flying. And Kakashi's just like, oh no. And Haku removes his her mask. Her mask. It's like Naruto. Naruto and Naruto just say, oh hey Haku, how's it been? And they have a good time. And Gato comes in. And because Zabuza is not fighting in this because he knows he's going to lose. Gato comes in and reveals he's not going to pay them, and he actually throws an insult at Naruto, which the worst move he can ever do. It's the worst move he can ever do. And which Haku is like Haku and Mito yandere mode activate. Like Mito just goes straight to four tails. No, the four tails. Like she doesn't like her skeleton doesn't peel off, but she just goes straight to four tails. And Haku just like the temperature just gets drops in Haku's ice. It's like as if every step Haku makes, it's like ice is just forming on the ground. And everyone's just like, oh no, he's dead. And they blitz Gato's men, destroy them. Like Mito's like slashing them. Haku's assembling him with Zenbone. Like in all the vital areas. When I say all vital areas, I mean like in places. Guys, is it the place? Guys, think of the place where it hurts the most. Yeah. She throws the Zenbone there, and basically they're just going off, and Naruto's team is just like, oh boy. And Team 7 is just like Sasuke's just like, okay. Oh, Sasuke's scared. Like, he's scared. I'll say he's so scared. Scared his Sharingan awakens. It's like, how his Sharingan awakens? It's like, that literally, his total Sharingan awakens from fear, my guy. Like, extreme fear. And Team 7 makes a note saying never mess with them. Like, never mess with them. Even guys just like, it's like Mito, I could probably handle, but Haku, no, that's a no. Not that Kakashi can't beat Haku, but Haku just won't where the symbol. She's throwing that Zenbone. She's just like, yep, nope, don't mess with Haku. And so they complete. So basically, Haku and Yandere, Haku, and Mito kill basically kill Gato's men and Gato. So which Gato's grateful for. Tasuno's grateful for, and the bridge is still called the Great Naruto Bridge because Naruto gave them money and food when they needed it the most. So yeah, and Zabuza and Haku are coming to the Leaf Village with them. So, and this is where I want to end this video. So thank you all for watching, and